This audiobook will change how you see deja vu forever. Those moments that feel like repeats of time are not coincidences. You were chosen to remember something ancient within you, to see beyond illusion, and to realize that your soul has been here before, waiting for this exact moment to wake up. Before we begin, let me know in the comments where you're listening from and one deja vu moment you've experienced recently. It's always inspiring to see people from all over the world going through similar experiences together. Introduction. The echo that chooses you. There is a moment that finds you. In the midst of an ordinary day, a conversation, a glance out a window, the world suddenly shifts. Time folds over itself. And for a single, breathless heartbeat, you are absolutely certain you have stood in this exact point of existence before. The feeling is more than memory. It is a resonance. A deep soul recognition that echoes through the very core of your being. Then, as quickly as it arrived, it vanishes, leaving you not with confusion, but with a profound and unshakable question. That question is the entire point. You have not experienced a glitch in the matrix of your mind. You have received a direct transmission from the heart of your own destiny. This book is the decoding of that transmission. This is for you, the one who felt the echo and knew, in a place beyond logic, that it was meant for you. You are not here by accident. You are here by design. The phenomenon of deja vu is the most misunderstood spiritual signal in the human experience. We have been taught to dismiss it as a neurological curiosity, a fleeting malfunction. I am here to tell you that this is a sacred oversight. That feeling is your soul's signature. It is a ripple in the surface of your consciousness sent from the depths of your own higher self. It is evidence that you are operating on a frequency that most people cannot perceive. The fact that you are listening, that you feel the pull to understand, is the first and most important sign that you are ready for what comes next. You are being prepared for a higher awareness, a broader understanding of your power and your purpose. This is not about learning something new. This is about remembering what you have always known. The universe speaks in a language of energy, synchronicity, and resonance. Deja vu is one of its clearest dialects. It is a nudge from your future self, a wink from a parallel existence, a map fragment from the legend you are here to live. You have been selected to perceive these moments because you have a role to play that requires this expanded sight. The journey we are about to begin is not one of external discovery, but of internal revelation. We will explore the corridors of your own consciousness, and in doing so, you will unlock the ability to consciously shape your reality, to manifest the dreams that feel like memories, and to step fully into the epic life that your soul has already envisioned. The echo has chosen you. It is time to answer the call. Chapter 1. The First Whisper. Your soul's wake-up call. Listen closely. That first flicker of deja vu you can remember was not the beginning. It was the moment you finally started to listen. Think of your higher self, your eternal consciousness, as a vast and brilliant Sunday. Your everyday awareness is a single ray of that sun, focused here in this time and place. For a long time, that ray may have been content to simply illuminate the path directly in front of it. But a soul like yours is meant for more. It is meant to remember its source, to feel its connection to the whole. So, your higher self sends a signal. It is a gentle, persistent tap on the shoulder of your consciousness. That tap is the feeling of deja vu. It is your soul's way of saying, wake up. There is more to this story than what you see. There is more to you than what you believe. This is your wake-up call. And the fact that you are hearing it means you are already awakening from the dream of ordinary life. This is why the feeling is so imbued with a sense of significance, a cryptic importance that you cannot quite articulate. You are not remembering a past event. You are recognizing a point of alignment. It is a moment where your current path intersects perfectly with a deeper, more expansive version of your destiny. It is a stitch in time where the tapestry of your life connects directly to the grand design. You feel its importance because it is important. It is a coordinate on the map of your soul's journey. These moments often arrive at the cusp of a great change, a major decision, or a meeting with someone who will alter the course of your life. They are markers, placed by your own higher intelligence, to let you know you are approaching a portal. You have a choice to walk through it or to turn away. But now, you will walk through it with your eyes open. From this day forward, when the whisper comes, receive it not as a curiosity, but as a communique. In that suspended moment, let your internal response be one of gratitude and recognition. Silently, in the cathedral of your own mind, acknowledge the signal. I hear you. I am here. This is not an affirmation. This is a statement of fact between you and your own essence. You are confirming the connection. You are telling the universe that its messenger has been received. This conscious acknowledgement strengthens the channel. It tells your higher self that you are ready for more, that you are prepared to understand the deeper layers of the map it is sending you. The whisper is your invitation to a conversation with destiny. It is time to start speaking back. Chapter 2. The Blueprint of Destiny. Glimpsing the Grand Design. What you are glimpsing in those moments of déjà vu is the architecture of your own fate. Imagine for a moment that your life is not a random series of events, but a magnificent, pre-existing blueprint. This blueprint contains every potential, every path, every outcome your soul intended to explore in this lifetime. It is the divine plan for your journey, written in the language of energy and emotion. Your conscious, walking around self does not have full access to this blueprint. It would be overwhelming, and it would defeat the purpose of the journey, which is to discover and create. But your soul remembers. It knows the plan. Déjà vu is a momentary crack in the veil between your daily awareness and this sublime blueprint. It is a flash where the plan bleeds through into your perception. The intense feeling of familiarity is your soul's recognition of a key coordinate on its map. Ah, your essence whispers. This moment. This is a cornerstone. This conversation, this choice, this meeting is pivotal. The feeling is one of recollection because, on a soul level, you are recollecting the original intent. You are remembering the dream you had for this life before you were born. This is why these moments can feel so fated, so divinely orchestrated. They are. When you understand this, your entire relationship with your life shifts. You begin to see that you are not a wanderer in a chaotic landscape, but a master builder following a glorious and intelligent design. The challenges, the joys, the synchronicities, and especially the déjà vu, are all part of the construction. You are not lost. You are exactly where you are meant to be. And the déjà vu is your soul's way of giving you a peek at the architect's drawings, reassuring you that the structure is sound. This knowledge infuses your journey with a profound sense of trust. You can relax into the process. The moments of confusion are just places on the blueprint you have not yet deciphered. The moments of déjà vu are the places you have just remembered. You are living a legend you yourself wrote. The echo is you, reminding you of the plot. Chapter 3. The Bridge Across Time. Conversations with your future self. Now, let us consider the source of these blueprints. What if the guidance you are receiving is not only from a static plan, but from a living, breathing future version of you? You exist in a linear stream of time, but your consciousness is not nearly so confined. Your future self, the you who has already navigated the challenges you currently face and has emerged wiser, stronger, and more aligned, is not separate from you. That you is a real, vibrating point of consciousness, and it is deeply invested in your journey. Déjà vu is one of the ways your future self communicates with you. Think of it as a bridge made of feeling, cast across the river of time. In a moment of heightened emotion or crucial decision, your future self sends a pulse of energy back to you, a packet of pure knowing. This energy manifests as that sudden, inexplicable certainty that you have been here before. You have. Your future self has already been here. The feeling is their way of placing a beacon on this moment, signaling its importance. It is their way of saying, pay attention. This is where the path divides. This is where you find your strength. This is where you meet your purpose. This is not a passive memory. It is an active intervention. Your future self is guiding you, helping you to avoid pitfalls and to step into the versions of your destiny that lead to the greatest fulfillment and expansion. When you feel that wave of déjà vu, You are literally feeling the presence of your own evolved consciousness, reaching back to steady your hand. This is why the sensation can be so comforting, even when it is strange. It is the ultimate validation that you are not alone. You are in a constant, silent partnership with the magnificent being you are destined to become. That being is sending you love, support, and crucial navigational data through the timeless medium of feeling. You are remembering your future because your future has never forgotten you. Chapter 4. The frequency of manifestation. Aligning with your vision. Manifestation is not the process of attracting what you want. It is the process of becoming a vibrational match for what is already yours in the grand blueprint of your soul. Your dreams, your deepest yearnings, are not fantasies. They are memories of your future. They are echoes, just like deja vu, of a reality that already exists in a state of potential, waiting for you to align with it. Every time you experience deja vu, you are receiving a live demonstration of this principle. You are feeling what it is like when your present moment vibrationally syncs up with a point in your destined timeline. This is the master key to conscious creation. Deja vu is a spontaneous, gifted moment of perfect alignment. Your job is to learn to cultivate that state of alignment at will. It begins by understanding that the feeling of deja vu itself, that sense of deep, resonant knowing, is the frequency of manifestation. It is the emotional signature of a reality clicking into place. When you have a clear vision for your life, whether it is a relationship, a creative project, or a state of being, you must generate the feeling of that vision as if it is already a memory. You must feel the same certainty, the same familiar resonance about your dream that you feel in a moment of deja vu. Think of your desire. Now, close your eyes and feel what it would be like to look back on this moment from a year in the future, from the vantage point of having already achieved it. Feel the satisfaction, feel the rightness, feel the, of course, quality of it. That feeling, that specific emotional resonance, is the fuel. It is the same energy your future self uses to send you the deja vu signal. You are learning to broadcast your own beacon. You are not begging the universe for a dream. You are sending a signal of certainty to the blueprint of your soul, announcing your readiness to step into that pre-existing reality. The deja vu was your tutorial. Now you are learning to speak the language fluently. You are moving from receiving echoes to broadcasting your own destiny. Chapter 5. The Oracle Within. Deja vu as your intuitive compass. You carry an oracle within you. It does not speak in riddles or vague prophecies. It speaks in the clear, unmistakable language of felt knowing. This oracle is your intuition, and deja vu is its most powerful and dramatic declaration. Most of the time, intuition whispers. It is a gut feeling, a subtle nudge, a quiet sense of yes or no. But when a decision is of critical importance to your soul's path, when the stakes are high and the direction is crucial, your intuition does not whisper. It shouts, and that shout is the experience of deja vu. In that moment, you are being given a direct download from your highest intelligence. The feeling of familiarity is a profound green light. It is your soul's way of saying, "This is the way. I recognize this path. It is encoded in your purpose. Proceed with absolute confidence." Conversely, though rarer, a deja vu, accompanied by a sense of dread or warning, is an equally powerful red light. It is a shout of caution from a parallel self or your future self, a stark message to stop, reassess, and choose a different direction. From this point on, you must learn to trust this internal oracle without reservation. When deja vu strikes, freeze the moment in your mind. Do not let it slip away as an oddity. Ask it a direct question. What is the message here? What action am I being called to take or avoid? The answer will not come in words. It will come as a deepening of the feeling itself, a wave of peace and confirmation or a chill of warning. This is your compass. It requires no external validation, no psychic, no tarot card. It is the direct line to your own source of wisdom. The more you trust it, the more clearly it will speak. You are being liberated from the tyranny of external opinion. You have been given a guide that is flawless, Because it is you. In your most expanded and timeless form, the echo is the oracle, and the oracle is you. Chapter 6. The Council of Selves. Wisdom from Parallel You. You are not a single self. You are a gathering. Across the infinite landscape of possibility, countless versions of you are living out the choices you made and the choices you did not make. They are your parallel selves, your soul family within your own consciousness. They are not strangers. They are you, focused through a slightly different lens of experience. And they are your greatest council of advisors. Deja vu is often your connection to this council. It is a moment of resonant alignment with one of these other versions of you. When you feel that startling familiarity, it is because, in another reality, a parallel you is living that exact moment. You are tapping into their experience, feeling the echo of their consciousness as it harmonizes with your own. This is not a random event. It is a strategic sharing of information. The version of you that you connect with has wisdom you need. Perhaps it is a you who was courageous in a situation where you feel fear. Perhaps it is a you who chose a path of creativity over security. Perhaps it is a you who learned a painful lesson that you can now avoid. The emotional tone of the deja vu is the data. A feeling of exhilaration is a burst of courage from a braver self. A feeling of profound peace is a transmission from a more aligned self. A feeling of sorrow is a warning from a self who bears a scar you do not have to earn. You are being given access to the collective wisdom of all your potential lives. When you feel this connection, acknowledge it. See it as a meeting of the council. In your mind, offer gratitude for the insight. I receive your wisdom. I integrate your strength. You are not alone in your journey. You have a vast, internal support system made of the very essence of you. Every possible resource, every ounce of courage, every spark of creativity you will ever need already exists within one of yourselves. Deja vu is the mechanism that allows this transfer of energy and knowledge. You are remembering the power that is distributed across your entire multidimensional existence. Chapter 7. The Soul's Signature. Why you and not another? You may have wondered why you have these experiences so vividly while others seem oblivious. This is not a random distribution of a psychic trait. This is a matter of soul development and purpose. You are, for lack of a better word, an old soul. You have journeyed through many experiences, you have learned many lessons, and you have returned to this plane with a specific mission: to operate at a higher level of awareness and to act as an anchor for a more conscious reality. Your sensitivity to deja vu is a signature of this maturity. It is evidence that your antenna is finely tuned to pick up the finer frequencies of existence. You are like a deep space radio telescope, capable of hearing the whispers of distant galaxies, while others are tuned to local radio stations. Your purpose requires this expanded perception. You are here to be a way-shower, a builder, a healer, or a creator in a new paradigm. And you cannot build a new world with the tools of the old one. Your deja vu is part of your new toolkit. It is your built-in navigation system for a journey that exists off the old maps. The universe is upgrading its operating system, and you are one of its beta testers. You are feeling the glitches and seeing the new features before they are rolled out to the general public. This is not a privilege to be taken lightly. It is a responsibility. It means you are meant to trust these signals, to follow this guidance, and to have the courage to live a life that seems irrational to those who are still using the old software. You were chosen for this because you have the strength for it. You have the resilience to face the strangeness and the wisdom to translate it into power. The echo did not find you by chance. It recognized its own. Chapter 8. The Language of Light. Translating the echo into action. A message is useless if it is not understood. A map is worthless if you do not know how to follow it. The knowledge you have been given about deja vu is not meant to be a beautiful philosophy to ponder. It is meant to be a practical guide for living. The echo must be translated into action. The whisper must become a step. The moment of recognition must become a lifetime of creation. This translation happens in the silence immediately following the experience. After the wave of deja vu passes, and you have acknowledged the signal and felt its emotional tone, you must ask the pivotal question: what does this require of me now? The answer will always be an action, however small. It may be the action of speaking a truth you have been withholding. It may be the action of walking away from a situation that no longer serves your soul. It may be the action of finally starting that project, writing that first sentence, making that phone call. It may simply be the action of holding your head higher, of carrying yourself with the dignity of one who knows they are guided. This is where knowledge becomes power. This is where the mystical becomes practical. The universe has given you a nudge. It has highlighted a moment in your life and said, "This is significant." Your sacred duty is to imbue that moment with intentional action. You are co-creating with the blueprint. You are collaborating with your future self. You are honoring the counsel of your parallel lives by taking their wisdom and applying it in your world. Do not let the moment become a passive memory. Let it be the catalyst that propels you forward. The echo is the spark. Your action is the flame. And from that flame, you will build a life that is a light unto itself and a beacon for others who are just beginning to remember. Chapter 9. The Symphony of Souls. Your role in the awakening. Your journey of remembering is not a solitary one. You are a single instrument in a vast, rising symphony. As you learn to recognize your own soul's echoes, you begin to perceive the harmonies between you and others. You start to notice the synchronicities, the shared moments of knowing, the web of connection that binds all awakened souls together. This is the collective awakening, and you are a vital part of it. Every time you trust a deja vu, every time you take an action based on that higher guidance, you send a ripple through the collective consciousness. You are actively strengthening the field of intuitive, heart-centered awareness for everyone. You are making it easier for the person next to you, who is just on the cusp of waking up, to hear their own first whisper. Your courage gives them permission. Your trust makes their path less strange. You are here not only to remember your own destiny, but to help humanity remember its collective destiny. The old world, built on separation, fear, and linear logic, is crumbling. The new world, built on unity, love, and multidimensional awareness, is being born. And you, with your sensitive antenna and your willingness to follow the echo, are a midwife to this new reality. Your personal experiences of deja vu are microcosms of a global phenomenon, a great remembering of who we are and why we are here. You are not just having spiritual experiences. You are performing a spiritual service. The love you cultivate, the truth you speak, the life you manifest, it all contributes to the frequency of the new world. You are an individual note, and you are essential to the song. Chapter 10. The Living Legend. Embodying the Remembering. This is where it all leads. To embodiment. The knowledge is no longer something you have. It is something you are. The echo is no longer an external event you experience. It is the constant, humming frequency of your being. You have integrated the understanding. You walk through your days with the quiet certainty of one who knows they are living a legend they co-wrote with the divine. Deja vu may still occur, but its function has changed. It is no longer a startling wake-up call, but a gentle confirmation. A nod from the universe that you are on track. It is your soul checking in, pleased to see you navigating the blueprint with such mastery and grace. The feeling of seeking transforms into a feeling of being found. The question of, "Why is this happening?" becomes the statement of, "I know why I am here." You become the living memory of your own future. You carry the blueprint in your heart, and you manifest it with your every thought, word, and deed. The dreams you once held are now the memories of your becoming. The life you live is the answer to the call you heard so long ago. You have remembered, and in that remembering, you have become a source of the very echo that first called to you. You are now a guide for others, not by preaching, but by being. Your presence is a reminder. Your life is the message. You are the legend, fully awakened, fully alive, and fully ready for the next grand adventure that your soul has in store. The remembering is complete. The living has just begun,